What is up, guys? Welcome back for an update on my 2021 F-150 Limited. It's a lot to go over. I'll just dig right into it. If you're new to this video, please watch my previous videos. I just picked this truck up brand new. There were some issues with it, and I'm kind of going through the process and documenting it all. So let's dive right into it. I got the truck back. The local body shop Ford sent me to, painted the hood, and apparently they didn't paint the whole thing. They did some technique with feathering. I don't know the exact details, but surprisingly it came out okay. There was one issue where when I picked it up, there was a bit of this I'm gonna butcher it, I don't know anything about paint or body shops or anything like that, but there was some slight issues in these valleys of the hood. There were these bumps. I think it was like excess clear coat that needed to be wet sanded out so the whole thing was just smooth. And the only reason I even noticed that was because the shop that put the XPEL Clear Bra on the paint pointed it out. They needed the surface to be super smooth, obviously, for the XPEL to adhere properly. So they pointed that out. I went back to the body shop. They quickly did it that same day, and quite honestly, it looks good. Let me know if you can tell a difference. That the fact that it was some paint work done on the hood, I can't tell. So that's exactly what I'm happy about, is it just looks factory. The only thing you might be noticing missing on my Limited is the big badge on the hood. It's supposed to say Limited right there. Apparently Ford is backed up. They don't have a time frame on when they're going to get those badges. They're just not available. So I'm kind of crapped out about that. I'm hoping to hopefully get that soon and kind of be done with this and put the badge back on. I just like the OEM look. A lot of people don't like that for whatever reason, but I personally, I don't know, I like it. It feels kind of weird without it. But let me also show you another detail by popping the hood that I do appreciate the body shop did for me, which I didn't even think of, to be honest. But let me show you. Okay. They pointed out several other blemishes, by the way, when they were painting this thing. So I only caught the one or two or three, but there was actually quite a few more. They took care of all of it, so I was happy about that. When they took the hood off to do the paint work, obviously, all this was kind of damaged from, you know, unbolting the bolts and taking the hood off. So they even went as far as, just to make this as OEM as possible, is they repainted all this. They repainted the bolts. That's how it looked from the factory. That's how it's supposed to look. So I was really appreciative of that, because I did not actually take that into consideration. So that was really a nice detail they pointed out. So you can't really tell. I mean, at least I can't, and that's exactly what I was hoping for. Does it bother me that it was painted? Absolutely. Am I worried about it? Sure, I am, but in the grand scheme of things, it went by a lot better than I expected. So, oh, not strong enough. So, by the way, excuse all these dead bugs, man. This is my first truck, period, and the slightest commute for me is like, I'll get it washed and I come back and it's just like, wow, I don't know, it's just the valley or wherever I live here. It's yeah, I'm noticing, because it's a brand new truck, but there's a lot of dead bugs. So that XPEL Clear Bra is definitely helpful. Another annoying thing is in here, when I commute out to the Central Valley, there's a lot of dead bees, mosquitoes, like beetles. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. I have to get like a stick and kind of pull them out. But anyways, not a big deal, just a side note. After I picked the truck up from the body shop, I went straight to the shop that does the XPEL Clear Bra for me. So the whole front end is officially clear bra'd, thankfully. They did a pretty great job on the hood. I don't know if you guys could even tell, but I can't see the ends or the seams. I pointed out a few of those issues where I didn't like how it wasn't going in all the way, but I think they did a great job. The hood is fully wrapped, the fenders fully wrapped. Again, excuse the bugs and whatnot. They even went ahead and addressed the mirrors for me, and they added a second layer to try to cover as much as possible. Again, a lot of dead bugs, man. And by the way, I'm not traveling that fast, but anyways, it looks good. I'm just so excited to have her back. That Limited badging, let me know what you guys think. I think it looks great with the Limited badging. I want it on there, but so far every shop is like, man, leave it off, it looks good without it. But we'll see. I'm still thinking about getting it. So yeah, Clear Bra fully done, happy with that. The only other slight mod I did was take off that humongous factory antenna. I don't know how long it was, but it was ginormous. It was metal, and I replaced it with this $30 antenna from Amazon, which I think it looks way better. This is a 5-inch, I believe. It just looks a little more sleeker, a lot more cleaner, I think. So was a really, like, took me 2 minutes. I unscrewed the other one, put this one on, and just, I like it much better. The other one kind of was giving me the 90s vibe, so I don't know. I don't listen to AM FM too much anyway, and that seems to be still be working fine. So long story short, finally I get this baby back. Finally I'm driving it. I'm happy with the overall experience, given the fact that it had to be painted and all that jazz, but you know, fortunately it looks a lot better. I was prepared for the worst. I mean, after getting it with those issues and the shop not wanting to put the Expel on, I was prepared for the worst, and fortunately it wasn't that bad. Just the darn badge. Hopefully it comes in soon. Now, a lot of people have been commenting like, why do you care if there's blemishes on your hood? It's a truck, yada yada yada. Man, this was a very expensive truck. Like, if you are, you know, happy with spending that kind of money and okay with blemishes, I mean, more power to you. But when you buy a brand new truck, you don't want issues. At least I don't, especially that it was affecting the clear bra that the shop wasn't going to be able to install for me. So other than that, I'm still familiarizing myself with the truck. A lot more content now that I do have the truck in my possession. I'm gonna be shooting a lot more content, kind of features and little things that I'm learning, which is so cool. And a couple of things that I don't like, but definitely it's a beauty, man. Am I happy with it overall? Absolutely. This thing is amazing. Check out the power running boards. What I do love especially is approaching the truck. It's a quick little feature here. Oh, it's not doing it now, but when I'm in proximity, these automatically open up, so I really do like that, and then they kind of close. But a couple of the videos coming soon with like the features and what I don't like. I more so wanted to just make an update. A lot of you guys were super, you know, interested in seeing how the truck is going so far, given the issues. It was just super inconvenient. I was just off to a rocky start, but it's coming together. It's coming together. I'm happy I got the wrap on. I was super worried about rock chips, and I'm finally happy that I do have it now that I can drive. They were literally having me in a Ford Fiesta, so I'm not kidding. It was not happening. I'm 6'2", and yeah, I don't fit in a Ford Fiesta that well. So anyways, guys, this video serves as a quick update. Stay tuned. I'm gonna have some more videos on features and things of driving with the truck and living with the truck. It's gonna be it's been a great experience so far, but there's just so much more I want to go over. The other thing, really quick before I end this video, the creak that was happening on the side view mirror here, I actually fixed it myself. I fixed the creak myself, guys. It was driving me absolutely crazy. For whatever reason, I live near the worst Ford dealership ever. I'm not even gonna give them a name drop, but they were claiming they didn't hear it. You can hear it, I can hear it every single time. So what I ended up doing, I was so frustrated when I got this thing, and I don't want to do it again now because it's a little tricky, but this thing came off super easy. I mean, you just give this a good tug and it's just plastic pins holding this thing in. With me having the Limited, there's some sensors in here, which I have a feeling has something to do with the semi-autonomous driving. But when I popped this out, there's a little sensor in here that was kind of finicky to kind of place back and pop it back in, but that's all I did. I literally popped it off, was wiggling around with the sensor to put back in, and then I just kind of pushed it. I slammed it back in, and it hasn't done it since. So thank God. That was driving me crazy, and I'm so happy. And the smallest things, guys, like, don't take it for granted, but the smallest things, that not having these creaky noise, I'm good with that. So that was a huge plus, easy fix. I do want to they did include, excuse the dirty mats, but I do want to throw in my rubber mats, which they included. I don't know if it comes with it or if I paid for it, to be honest. But I gotta throw those in there. Got the rubber mats in the back over there. So I'll pull those out in the next video and kind of see how those look. But man, check this out. A little tug up here, and boom. Let me know what you guys think. Just wanted to give you guys that update. I'm gonna have a lot more videos coming now that I have the truck in my possession. I'm really sorry for the delay. I had a lot of you guys commenting, asking about when the next update was, but I finally have the truck, guys, and that's literally what the issue was. Stay tuned, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye.